What's up, guys? This is Kenan. Um, I just got, something that I want to share. Like, it's on my mind for real. I know that, students are like getting ready to go to college. New experiences are happening. Summer, high school. This is a transition period for many young people. So I just wanted to share this. This is something that, you know, have recently thought about and have started to really embrace and wish I wish I would have done this when I was younger. So I hope this helps you out. You don't need, particularly young men, you do not need to find your manhood through your yeah, okay? So when you get ready to go off to college, like there's gonna be a lot of pressure, you know. There could be a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure from the media, um, sex sells and stuff like that. But as a young man, like, you don't need to, succumb to that. You don't need to buy into what everybody is going on, just like, you know, messing around with any, strange woman or just like chasing like a whole bunch of different women. You don't need to be out here, you know, looking for a different experience. What you need to be focused on is just getting with a woman who likes you for you and one who, you know, you can trust and one that values you. Um, because and it's also important to be aware of that, like when it actually comes into your life. So just like little things, like if if you're a guy, like, and she, reaches out to you in the morning, like, or she asks you if you ate, like shit like that. Like, if particularly like if you're in college, if when she wakes up, like she gives you, like a kiss on the cheek or something, like before she leaves, like something like that, that you need to lock in and you need to tap in with her. And not only that, like, if you're a young man and you are you're looking to be in that, space where you're uh just trying to mess around with a whole bunch of women, just think about it like this. If you do that, you have to be aware of the fact that there's a possibility that she's going to be doing that too. Because it just always ends up like you are what you attract. So if you basically, like, if you do one thing, the karma is going to come back on you in another way. So that's something that you need to be aware of, which is why it's just a whole lot easier to just get with like one woman that really likes you. And and I mean, like, just in my experience, I mean, it's just like you just have to be like aware of like the real connections that you have. um and it's also important, to, when you do like find a woman that you really like, to really just show her unconditional love and make her realize, like, yo, like, you're not like the rest of them. Give her a reason to really believe, like, whenever she talks to you, like, you're her area of protection and safety and love, someone that she can count on. So, because you would want that back from her as well. Um, and what I will say too is that, like, you may end up in a situation where you get with a girl and she may hurt you, but just what I could really say to that is, as long as you don't like have sex with her, then you'll be straight. Because, or really, to be honest with you, bro, even if you touch her, like, if you like, what I learned is, if you really like a girl, you should not touch her. Because once that touch barrier gets broken, there it just leads to problems, like, or it could lead to problems if you don't want to commit to her. Like, so like let's say like the touch barrier is broken and you don't really like her like that. That opens the opportunity for, you know, hugging, which could lead to like sex, or it could lead to an argument. And because the touch barrier has been broken, you know, a physical altercation could happen. You know what I'm saying? And that is not something that you want to get into. You do not want to be in space like that with a woman. I'll be honest, I'll just share this. I've been like in a situation like that with a woman, and like it's not good. And the reason why that happened was because we were fornicating, and like she, like, it got to the point because the touch barrier was broken, so it's like I could do whatever fuck I want to you because we touched in this way, so I can, you know, beat you up if I want to. And it's like, as a man, like, if you get in that situation, the best thing you could do is just not touch her back, you know? So, and that's why I just say, if you get in a situation like that, it's just best for you not to touch a woman, man. And it says that, like, in the Bible, too, like, it's just the best. Like, you should not touch a woman that, you know, that you don't want to be with long term. Because it would just lead to problems, especially if you don't show her a lot of love. So I'm saying that to say, keep, like, as a young man, keep your dick in your pants, bro. Keep your dick in your pants and don't listen to, like, what everyone else is talking about. Just really, like, tap in with yourself. Like, tap in with yourself, tap in with your own mind, have your own thoughts, like, still interact with people, but just really, like, question, like, if you're gonna get into a situation, like, just be like, yo, is this really what I want to do? Like, so I'm just saying that, yeah, man, it's just like the sex is, like, overhyped, bro. Like, yeah, it feels good and it's cool and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to experience, you know, that real love with a woman. Like, I've never been in love with a woman. Well, I haven't so far in my life. But, I can only imagine that's like a special thing. So, just putting y'all niggas on game, man. Like, if no one else has told you this, do not fornicate, like, with a woman. Don't do it. And if you really like a girl, just, like, really just be there for her. Just be her friend. And then just do it. Like, if you trying to fuck with her, then you need to like be like on her ass type shit. Like, like, just think about it, right? So, like, as a sperm, right, you have to go through all these trials and tribulations to be able to fertilize the egg. Like, when you get into the, you know, inside of the woman, when you're inside of her, you have to go through acid, just like a whole bunch of other sperm. You're competing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to go through a whole bunch of fuck shit to be able to fertilize that egg. So think about it like that from the perspective of a woman. If you really want her and you want to do it the right way, you need to be willing to go through all this fuck shit to get her. But in the end, you have to know, like, that's what you want. And that's the problem, man. Like, just entering, like, a situation where, you just, you just do something quick and like, before it's supposed to be done. So I just say that to say like really just, don't worry about trying to like find your dick through your man, like find your manhood through your dick. It's gonna be like when you get to college, there's gonna be some people like, yo, if you're not getting no butt, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Like, just just don't even trip about it. And if someone asks you like, yo, are you a virgin? Just be like, yeah. Or you could just say, I'm unable to give you that answer right now. That's another thing in life, because the universe is always listening to you. So it's like, just if someone asks you a question and you don't want to answer it, just say, I'm unable to answer this right now. And then that's it. And just move on. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So that's really just it. I just wanted to come on and relay that message to y'all. So peace.